Atlanta, Georgia. You know, the good old A-Town. Black Hollywood, the city in the forest. Black Mecca, the big peach in the peach state. And of course, the one nickname everybody in the city hates hearing, Hotlanta. In my opinion, Atlanta is one of the best cities in the US. And if you don't believe me, let me give you a reason why. Reason number one, Atlanta's wing game is on point. I don't know what it is in Atlanta, but something makes their wings so good. Lemon pepper, honey barbecue, honey mustard, barbecue, hot, etc., etc. The best wings come from Atlanta. Reason number two, artists like T.I., Ludacris, Young Thug, Migos, Gucci Mane, 21 Savage, The Goody Mob, and Outkast call Atlanta home, so that shows that we have the music scene on point too. Reason number three, Coca-Cola calls Atlanta home. Yeah, that Coca-Cola that tingles taste buds, rots teeth, and gets rid of rust off your car bumper. Atlanta is also home to God's favorite chicken sandwiches, Chick-fil-A. And reason number four, Atlanta is also home to yours truly, Baraka Gishera. When you think of Atlanta sports, there are two teams that pretty much dominates the scene. And those two teams are your Atlanta Falcons and your Atlanta United. So without further ado, let's just jump into, well, the bad of Atlanta sports. "28-3. Just seeing your favorite team crumble right in front of your eyes on the television screen, that is possibly one of the worst nights of my life. Falcons and failure gel together like peanut butter and jelly. They're meant for each other. And I could just talk about the Falcons' failure ever since their beginnings back in 1966, but I realized I'll just be repeating myself with blown leads a lot. In summary, every time the Falcons have a chance of becoming great, they end up shooting themselves in the foot. On April 16, 2014, it was announced that Atlanta United was awarded an MLS expansion franchise and was set to play in 2017. In its inaugural season, Atlanta United took the league by storm, selling out stadiums, scoring goals, winning games, breaking records, and changing the way the United States views world football. They finished the inaugural season in 4th in the East and overall in the Supporters' Shield race. That same year, Atlanta United became the first expansion team since the Seattle Sounders to qualify in the playoffs, but their run was cut short in the first round of the playoffs by the Columbus Crew. In their second season, Atlanta United picked up where they left off, breaking records, scoring goals, winning games, selling out stadiums, but this time they finished second in the East and overall in the Supporters' Shield race, which made the club qualify for the playoffs again in the second year running. In order for Atlanta United to make it to the final and host it, they need to beat the likes of the New York Red Bull and New York City FC, which are dominant teams in Major League Soccer, in which they did in style. On December 8, 2018, the MLS Cup winners would be decided between the Portland Timbers and Atlanta United. From the first whistle, Atlanta United dominated possession and had their chances to take the lead, but in the 39th minute, Atlanta struck blood first with a goal from the Venezuelan Viper himself, Joseph Martinez. The entire stadium went crazy, and in the 54th minute, Atlanta sealed their win with a Franco Escobar goal, which made Atlanta United FC your MLS Cup champions and made them the first Atlanta team since the '95 Braves to win a major sports championship. In conclusion, Atlanta United has managed to do something in its short 3-year history of existence that Atlanta Falcons could do in its 53 years of existing in the NFL, which is win trophies and making the city proud